Legal victory for rapper Cardi B tonight as a jury finds her not liable in a $24 million civil lawsuit. The high-profile trial that attracted multiple media outlets. Security guards sued Cardi B, alleging the rapper scratched her face and physically assaulted her outside of Beverly Hills doctor's office in 2018. Imani Ellis demanded $24 million in damages in her lawsuit. Cardi B denied assaulting the security guard, but admits she became upset when the guard recorded her on her cell phone. The jury in the Alhambra courthouse deliberated for less than 1 hour before rejecting the lawsuit.
Fox 11 Weather is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino.
All right, well, a wild weather day today, a little bit calmer for most spots right now. This is a live view from Ontario. We've got blue skies overhead, off in the distance. A few dark clouds that might be putting out a couple of raindrops, but mostly as far as those big thunderstorms, other than one lone strong storm right now that is very far from LA, we don't have a lot on radar. I'll show you in a moment. Let's start with our headlines now. So we still have some rain chances in the forecast through Thursday primarily, and then kind of tapering off late week. It will be another hot one tomorrow with heat advisories continuing in some areas, including Los Angeles, into tomorrow. We get cooler by the end of the week, around average for temperatures by then, and probably around average through this weekend as well. Here's the wide view on radar right now. So you'll see, first of all, that there's a lot of these green specks here and there, and most of that is not actually rain coming down. Way out towards the east on the right side of your screen, we see some showers, maybe a thunderstorm out in that direction. That's near and east of 29 Palms, kind of, I don't want to call it middle of nowhere, but it is just in a very remote area, right? So that's far away. And then near Palm Springs, near the low desert here, we see perhaps a few spotty showers in the mix right there. Hard to really pick it out on radar because, again, sometimes we get radar clutter when it's in rain mode. Radar has clear air mode and rain mode, and when it's in rain mode, it can kind of pick up on some of the higher elevations and the peaks of the mountains and things like that, and it would appear as rain on radar when actually it's not. For example, here's another situation where that's not actually rain coming down, but we know we've got a big downpour right here. So we're looking west of Fraser Park. This is the northwestern corner of Ventura County. Slow-moving, heavy thunderstorm here with already about 1.5 inches or even a little more of rain coming down out of this, and it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. Flash flood warning on this one. That'll be one spot to watch, but other than that, things are very quiet. We've got flood watches, though, for areas in green. It expires tonight off towards the east and northeast of L.A. And then here for northern L.A. County, kind of from the San Gabriel Mountains northward, we see that expiring tomorrow night, which means there's still potential to get some storms firing up around there, although our model doesn't show much here as we round out the rest of this evening. And I showed this earlier, but in case you missed it, things kind of settling down in the next couple of hours. And then watch as we go through the day tomorrow. Very little rain expected in most spots, although out towards, let's say, the mountains, like near Big Bear and near Palm Springs in the low desert, maybe a few more scattered thunderstorms flare up there. All right, temperatures now for L.A. tomorrow. Not only will it be very warm like it is today, but the humidity, you may have noticed, that's on the higher side as well. When it's more humid, it's warmer during the nights and mornings. We start off in the 70s at 8 a.m. We'll get over 90 degrees tomorrow. It's probably going to feel a few degrees hotter than the actual temperatures, just like we're seeing today. Temperatures, though, will be trending down. You'll see that on the 7-day forecast here. This is for L.A. and inland Orange County. So about 94 tomorrow, then 89 Thursday, 85 Friday, kind of holding in the mid-80s for this weekend, right around normal. And we'll keep that going into Tuesday of next week. For the coast, we've got temperatures tomorrow around 80 degrees, more like upper 70s in the next few days to follow, maybe even mid-70s in some parts of the coast this weekend. So again, temperatures there coming down a little bit. For the valleys and the Inland Empire, it will be hot, but not really, really hot. So upper 90s the next few days, and then more like low 90s as we get into the weekend. Now you'll notice for the mountains we've got that rain chance again tomorrow. We'll put it at 40%. Rain odds will be dropping to 30% Thursday, just 10% Friday. That should be it. This weekend we expect mid-70s for the mountains. For the high desert, might be some spotty storms to watch for tomorrow. That's pretty much going to be it for rain for a while. Upper 90s will drop to mid and low 90s by the weekend. And finally, in the low desert, it will be not real hot considering the low desert is usually quite hot in the summertime, but about 100 degrees, 40% rain chance there in the low desert. Those rain chances will be dropping as we approach the end of the week. Christine?